What do you remember of the transition between the time of the Shah and the time of Ayatollah Khomeini?
That time, actually, we didn't know what we want. We just something happened, and then all the mullah, all the religious leader, so they support the demonstration, and all the radio, the foreign radio like BBC or the rest of them, they just provoking the people to come in the street, and the people didn't know what they want. They just after a few months, then they start saying about the Islamic revolution. So they support us, they support the Islamic regime.
So you're saying that you were more against the Shah than for the Ayatollah?
What happened is there were two organizations, Mujahideen and Fadais, which they fight against the Iranian regime in that time. So the like head of the army or a member of the army, so they were fighting. So then the Shah make a mistake, start some execution, but it wasn't really the big problem. Like no, the economic wasn't bad, the freedom wasn't bad, so we didn't have any problem. But just the people didn't know what they want. They just provoke.
Okay.
Yeah, just start following the some demonstration which is happening in Iran.
And were your family directly affected by the time under the Shah?
Most of the people, most of the young people, the family, they keep telling them, don't go, you're making a big mistake. If this mullah come, they killing everybody. There is no regime, there is no economy. They keep telling us, but we were young and we didn't have experience, so we just didn't listen to them. And we it's like young people, they like to do something, very strange or something. Which is, yeah.
So you wouldn't necessarily do the same thing again?
Not if we had this thought at that time, we wouldn't do the same thing which is happening there.
And what about the effects when the Ayatollah came in? Were you directly affected by that time?
The new Islamic government didn't have enough power to control everywhere at the time. There was a vacuum, a vacuum of power in the middle, and we used that one. There was, I can say, about 1 year, total freedom, political freedom, movement freedom. All the writers could write whatever they wanted, freedom of speech actually. There were a lot of political parties in Iran growing like mushrooms, at that time, in that 1.5 year, I can say. As a young person, I participated actively, and I became a very active member of the political parties in Iran, very active. And slowly, when they took the power and concentrated, the power in their hand, actually, slowly suppressed everybody. They just get rid of all the political parties, began to kill, and I can say it's one of the bloodiest, revolution. Thousands of Iranian intellectuals were arrested. All the political parties were forbidden to do any activity. Just those who were religious Islamic parties were allowed. Even in the Islamic, parties, some of the selected one could be active.
What lessons can we learn then from what happened 30 years ago in Iran?
Actually, in terms of social change, nothing happened to the people, Only on the top, the power changed. The root stayed the same, Still, for example, the rich people could do whatever they wanted. But the top people from the Shah's regime just went out, and the Ayatollahs came in with a new, constitution called Islamic one. But in terms of the life of the people and the achievement that they rose for it and they wanted to get, I don't think they get anything. They just, many of them, they regret, but I don't regret that what has happened in Iran. But when you talk to many of them in here, especially those who could flee the country or escape and come out, they say that it was a mistake. But that
You don't think it was a mistake?
No. I think it's a part of the evolution of the society. We had to, to go through this time.